Mondays with the Mako. Back at you, my friends. Much love. Little Mako in the house. He's got his shades on. We are snuggle Sundays. This is what we do on Sundays. But it's a good time to get back to you and shoot the video. I haven't had a ton of time to really rock the content, but got some updates for you. I want to talk openly and freely about a few things that are on my mind. We'll rock the big three. But you guys, thanks for checking us out last weekend when I was coming back from Vegas. In that video I posted, it was fairly private, but I was thinking about him big time and missing him, and that's where him and I are at. That bond is strong, and I thankful to pick him up from Bev's every single day, knowing that he's had a great day with their family and with the love and support from Beverly. But to get him, to read to him, to come home and tickle him and love on him, that's what it's all about, you guys. So thank you for checking us out. And baby Vic, almost 6 months, 6 months old. Crazy how time flies. He's grown up so much. But guys, much love. Hope you had a great weekend with your whys, your why, your family, your friends. That's what it's all about. But let's get back at it. Big August. We got to finish strong this week. So we'll talk a little bit about what's on my mind and the big three. Now let's get after it. Number one, fantasy football. I've had a few drafts, been noticing some trends, some things that are going on, specifically within that rookie running back class. It's a hot one. It's a bunch of great athletes in that class. But be very, very, very mindful, you guys, how you go out and draft these rookie running backs. I would not be looking at any of them, not one of them, in the first round. Second round, perhaps, but really third and fourth round. And here's why. We've had just a handful of athletes in the last 10 years to make an impact as a rookie. Whether you're a running back, a tight end, a receiver, a defensive end, I don't care. So rookies take time to develop. You guys know this. But rookie running backs specifically have a ton of schemes and study that they have to absorb. The blocking is critical. So there's a ton going on for the rookie running back, but I like these guys. I've got Dalvin Cook on one of my teams. Grabbed him in the third round. It was an auction draft, but he went a little bit later, so it really wasn't third round. But think about where you want to get your rookie running backs this year. If you're targeting any of them, don't target them in the first or even the second round. Go three. And be patient. They're going to take a little bit of time to develop, but I think you'll get a lot of bang for your buck with these rookies. With that said, also, Las Vegas is on my mind. We're headed back up. I go up every year with the boys. It's our little reunion for fantasy football. We do our draft. It's my favorite league, the real deal. And we celebrate our friend Steve and his life. So it's a great, short, quick trip. And I'll post a little bit more about what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing, and some of the trends thus far from the two drafts that I've been a part of. And I'll also next week and probably the following week talk a little bit more fantasy and go back to last year and what I did with some of that content. So we'll do that every year. First couple of weeks of the football season will be fantasy based. So dig in, my friends. Second thing that's on my mind, new acquisition for small business. I've been studying small business, working heavily within it for 5 years, right? And new acquisition is always a challenge. It's a challenge for big business. It's risky, it's expensive, it's time consuming. But I've developed 5 laws, if you will, of acquiring for small business owners, new acquisition. Number one, it's events. You have to do events. You have to do a workshop or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 throughout the year where you're inviting people to come into your facility or your space, and you're educating, providing value, you're building trust, and you're aggregating the lead, right? That's number one within events. Number two within events, webinars. You can actually take your content, your material, teach and distribute, and you can do that through an evergreen format where you can keep that content going, so you don't have to keep doing it every time. So you can repurpose it, if you will. So webinars are tremendous. And then physical events, you going as an attendee, you showing up, you educating yourself with the material that, and whatever's going on with the networking, and then you shake hands, you exchange business cards, you rock your 30-second speech or your elevator pitch, right? So that's events, number one. Number two is advertising. We've got to advertise, specifically Facebook advertising. It's effective for small business. Instagram I would throw in there. And then as you develop that and harness those skills and get good with Facebook advertising, you go right into Google pay-per-click, right? So top of funnel advertising and using Facebook specifically for small business owners has to happen. You've got to get good at it for your own business, and you've got to provide that service for your clients. Number 3, division of labor and who's your salesperson, right? That sales follow-up, key word there, follow-up, critical. A lot of the times the CEO, the principal owner of the small business, can't wear all of these multiple hats, and the sales follow-up takes a back seat, and it obviously shouldn't, but it's physical in nature and it requires time and energy, and it oftentimes does. So you need a salesperson in your organization, and that, again, is usually not you, CEO. You've got to go hire somebody. You've got to create that path for your sales process. Number three is going to be case study material. Or excuse me, number 4, case study material. Case study material is massive because it shows that others have walked in the path, right, of the client before the client has. So the client's making a decision. They're nervous. They're somewhat fearful. You've done a good job at eliminating the fear, right? So they're ready to make a decision, but they need to see case study material about what others like them have done with you and your service. It helps that process so much, you guys. And you could use that in your marketing material and your top of funnel advertising to drive traffic and leads. So that's number 4. Number 5 is going to be strategic partners, strategic partnerships. And we can usually find these within our customer base, within the customers that we have. We rank our customers. We clearly articulate why they're the best, right? And then you take your top 3 based on those results and you send a proposal to them. You create an agreement, a path for the lead generation, the sales process, the rev share, and you work that. So that's my top 5 laws, if you will, for new acquisition. And my friend Chandler with Out of the Cave Media says, Jared, if you create a law, it's legit. Those are legit, you guys. Go after your big 5 for new acquisition. Put my big 5 into your big 5. Boom. Number 3 on my mind, cryptocurrency. I've done well over the last couple months with just a little bit of money. And it's encouraging. It's exciting. I'm educating myself. Traditional investors, you have to take the time to educate yourself and diversify with this in your portfolio. Cryptocurrency is through the roof. We saw what Bitcoin's doing. There's a handful of others that I recommend, like Neo, like Ripple, like Ethereum, like Litecoin, like Bitcoin Cash. So let's talk more individually if you guys want a little bit of help, but I've been getting help myself, and that's the key. Martin, big man, you're a stud. Thank you so much, brother. Calvin, thank you. Amazing. And I wish you the best of luck, and I look forward to actually seeing you sooner than later. Calvin, you're a stud. So cryptocurrency, you guys get in. I'll post a little bit more in the coming sessions here on where I'm at and what I'm thinking with crypto. And then big 3 for the week. Number 1, this guy and Erica. Erica's been doing a ton around the house with this guy, and I want to match her pace and get a lot done with her and support the right way. So these 2 are going to be really, really important. Number 1 this week, but number 2, and what's always on my mind in the big 3, results, the team, my team, work. We're really doing a great job. It's been a challenging August, right? The dog days of summer are being felt a little bit, but we're pushing through. We're pushing through with the big 5 on the acquisition that I just mentioned, and we're better with our sales game. Our sales game is improving, so I love what we did last week. We've got a quick 4 days to end the month, and we're going to go after it, and we're going to get ready for September and the start for Q4, you guys. That's number 2. And then number 3 is your boy, personal development. I've got to work on some things with my game. I've got to take a little bit more time to read. I've got to take a little bit more time to work cardio back into my weight training. The weight training's been phenomenal, but cardio is hard because of this guy. So I want to do a little bit more cardio, especially as the temps cool down a bit. And, that's a cleanser for me. I was talking with Corey about that, and Corey challenged me to stick the running and the cardio and also the meditation. So I want to get back to my meditation. And then something I was telling my team very openly in my Selling to Serve program, group 1 that I was teaching, I've gotten away from my gratitude journal. Since this guy came around, and I've got more gratitude than ever before. And this year feels a little bit heavy, and there's maybe some pressures this year because I haven't been as strong and as consistent as I can be in the gratitude journal. What matters, guys, is the small stuff. We got to be thankful and show gratitude and that empathy, and that starts with documenting that and understanding where it's coming from. So much love, you guys. Let's go get a great week. Let's dominate. Let's finish August strong. Let's get right into September and football season. And then Q4 is right around the corner. Much love. Snuggle Sundays. I'm going to go grab this guy and kiss him as much as I can. I suggest you do the same with yours, you guys. Much love. Let's have a great week.